Hello, Mr. Havman. I hope I got your pronunciation of your name correct. Let me know if I got that wrong. It is time for me to start in on your watch. Beautiful 6105. Late. Yep, August 76. Typical for a later fill, the later piece. The loom is a smaller grain, and it's sort of unevenly filled, and the loom wells are filled right up to the edge. Sometimes you get a little spillover. You can see it there and there. There in the corner of that loom window, some right there. And that's how these were made. These light dials, they look like this. They're right there above that. So this is original. This is entirely original. Beautiful clarity on the crystal, even being as old as it is. Case is an original polish. And a nice watch. Turns smoothly. Yeah, this is a nice piece. Let's get going. All right, I already had that back loose because I already did an evaluation on this. I'm going to need that. I see one servicing mark in the case back. Mine. June 2019. It's interesting. I mean, you can see sorry, I just got distracted. So that crown I'm going to have to look at the crown because I'm trying to think, 2019, yeah, I would have rebuilt that crown. I need to go back and find your original invoice. So I'm going to be curious to see what we've gotten here. It's nice seeing watches come back for regular service. See how the watches are doing. See how I did. Yeah, the last time this watch was in here, I hadn't come up yet with my loom whitening procedure, so I will actually be able to improve the watch hands. Something I couldn't do last time. help me get. Come on. Next, if I don't have to rebuild your crown, that would be cool. I've been wondering, actually, when it was going to start coming around, that I would be rebuilding crowns that I'd previously rebuilt, because there's enough time has gone by. No, whoops. There, isn't that something? Oh, come on. Oh, for real? There we go. I got two of them. It's a twofer. But I will clean those hands up a bit. Okay, movement ring, your dial ring is correct. It's a Dynamade dial. It's not hollow stamped, it's the machine one. These dials, they came in two different variants. One is literally like a hollow stamp where the markers, you see the negative, the inverse of them. Then you have these, which are milled out of a blank, you know, a blank. These are, you know, these are really nice. And the date, you can barely see it. And it looks like June 1976. This is August 76, so we got us a match. That's pretty neat. That is under glass. Okay, well, I can tell you one thing. There's your lower mainspring arbor jewel, so I did that. But I know for a fact we didn't have the upper jewels at that time. We hadn't had them made yet. At least I didn't think so. Let's find out. Now, I'm going to be curious to see what we find in here, because this watch was not running great when it came back in. I'm looking at the faces of the stones. Thought there might be a gouge across them, but I don't see it. These were all seated pretty well. Nope. So we're going to have that. I'll jewel that. Yeah, lubrication dried up. To be cleaned. Out. And there's your hacking lever. Whoops, wrong one. And there's that jewel that I put in. Looking at your mainspring. Because I know this thing was running. I think your mainspring might be cooked. It's all flattened out through the curve here. I can try to tune it back. That looks pretty rough, actually. I'll clean it and see what I can get done. Okay, I'm going to disassemble this off camera. I want to be right on top of this because it's got a nice old shepherd's crook in there, and I want to make sure I've got my hands on everything here. I'll take out this eye shock since I'm looking at it. That mainspring. Okay. All right, that's the movement. I've got to pop the case apart. A little hazy, a little dirty. Ditto for this. I'll hand clean all this stuff. It'll, you know, the grot adds up. There's that. There's this. There's your ring. That goes over there. There's your case. There's your L gasket. And that'll go through the ultrasonic. There's your old crystal. And yeah. So I'm gonna get cleaning. Hand cleaning. I'll get the jewel put into your bridge here. Hand clean all this stuff. Get everything cleaning, and I'll come back probably when we're looking at the numbers, unless I find something weird. Okay, thank you. Okay, just dropped the balance. Let's see what we get. You'll remember when you sent this back in, it was running really poorly, very weakly. So let's see if something happened. I did replace the mainspring, by the way. Your older one's just not okay. What in the heck? Look at that beat error. What in the heck? I don't buy that for a second. That's not right. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that beat error. And I'm going to drop the rate. How in the heck did this happen? I'm going to hit the beat error again. I overshot. Almost there. Okay, let's do the rate. Yep. I'll tell you, your old mainspring was roasted. Wow. Yeah. These are great numbers for a 6105. Really, really solid. I'm doing this so that the movement is flat, not hanging at an angle. I don't know if anybody can hear it, but in the background, you can hear our dog Rocket snoring. Yeah, these are great numbers. And it looks really good. It's super clean and flat. That's some steady output. Yeah, baby. Excellent. It's just so nice to see it as it settles in and the numbers calm down. And wow, we're gonna hit. We're gonna hit a 240. And there we are. I don't know much to say. It's a beautiful watch. honored to see it again, and I'm glad to have fixed its low amplitude problem during the course of a service. It's a really nice watch. It's a really, really nice watch. Here is the original crystal and your upper mainspring arbor bushing, which I replaced. The gaskets, crown gasket and crystal gasket, were both completely fine. So those didn't need to be dealt with at all. I had the physical labor of rebuilding the case, going through and, making sure that it was all clean and everything else like that. But I'm not going to worry about the gasket part of that. It's a beautiful watch. I just don't know what else to say. I'm ready for it to get back to you, and thank you so very much.